Hi guys, it's Mikko again from the Landscape Guitar. In the previous video we were covering up just a little bit this major 9 chord, and I kept fooling around with that chord, and somehow I came up with a series of different ideas that I would like to share with you. We have the basic chord D major, and you know the scale for it. We can also add numbers to these notes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. In that way we can kind of name those expanded chords. So if we have a D major like this, we have D note here, we alter it to C sharp. We still have a D note in this chord, but we have a fourth note that is a C sharp. This is a D major 7. We can also change this note as an E note, F sharp to E note. Then this chord is called D major 9. And the fun thing here is that I noticed that you see actually here is basic A major chord, A, C sharp and E. So if we know the inversions for A major, like this, and then we add the D bass note, we get together these two, we get D major 9 in every position. Then you can change this E major chord to the different string sets. For example, like this, you know, this basic A major chord. And then we add the D on the bass. We get pretty nice D major 9 chord voicings. Maybe the most common version would be this. This is D major 9. You can actually play with it like this, or whatever you want. This is the root note. It determines the name of the chord. Here is F major 9. We can make up some kind of chord progression just using this major 9 voicing. D, F, C, and E flat. Maybe some melody. Okay, now we have found that the D major 9 chord actually consists of D major and A major chords. Here is a D major and here is a A major. So we can make arpeggios just gluing these two chords together. Now there's one good device how you can alter those major 7 chords to major 9 chords. If you take the major 9 chord or major 7 chord like this, you can make it as a power chord, like this. I bet you know it. We have here the G note. This is G major 7. And this note that we are gonna change to here is actually the third of the G major. So the third is lowering up one whole second, whole tone. So if we keep the same idea, we have here the next inversion, the first inversion. This is G major 7. We find the third, it's here. We lower it to A, and then we just have to keep those other notes there. And the next inversion would be here, G major 7. Let's find the third here. We lower it. This is quite nice. And then we go here. We have the third inversion. Third inversion of G major 7. Let's find the third. Lower it to A. Then we have this kind of voicing. Here we have this flat 9 interval that might sound bit awkward. I personally like it. There's no problem for me. But maybe this one would be more conventional. We have here a third and lower it to A note. Then we have G major 9 here. We can actually put the G bass note there. Now we get something really beautiful. Like this. Here I just tried to paint some kind of landscape with the G major 9 voicing. Here we have a G major, and then we have D major and B minor 7. B minor 7 has the third and the fifth and the 7th, 9th of the G major 9 chord. Then I had this basic G major 9 chord. Here we have the note. It would be sharp 11th. And again G major 9. This voicing. Some harmonic notes. D major. Here I had the E note that it's a 13 of G major chord. Now I got a little bit further. There's this is actually G major 9 chord. This very beautiful version of this chord. You can take it from the A like this. Here we have the G major 9 sound. We have the third, 13th, 7th, and sharp 11, 3rd, and 9th. And then here's a lot of different notes. We have the 5th and 9th and sharp 11, 13, 3rd, and 13. That's all, folks, this time. If you like, put thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want tabs to this and the other videos, join my Patreon page, and see you next time. How it goes. Verde. Of course there's a boat making the noise, and then comes the waves, and these two notes are messing with me. Stupid notes. Let's try. Whoop.